Growing your own fruit and veg is the ultimate in green living. Food miles are reduced to the length of your garden. You're certain everything you're eating is chemical-free, and it's a revelation how good food can taste when there's only a few minutes between picking and cooking. Anyone can grow a few veg. All you need is a patch of earth and some seeds. But once you've got the bug, chances are you'll want to spread your wings and grow more. Shop-bought just doesn't cut it anymore, and you start wanting that great just-picked homegrown flavour all year round. After all, if you can grow a few lettuces to supplement your salad habit, why not grow them all? The great news is, you can. Feeding yourself and your family from your own back garden isn't only about great food and wonderful flavours. It's about a sense of achievement and self-reliance, a way of life in which you tread more lightly on the earth. I'm Sally Nex. Welcome to Advanced Vegetable Growing and Self-sufficiency. This course is all about building on your existing veg-growing skills so you can give up the supermarket visits and grow all the fresh produce you need all year round. Welcome to Lesson 1 on Advanced Veg Growing and Self-sufficiency. In this lesson, we'll look at what exactly you need to achieve your goal of feeding yourself and your family from the back garden and how to plan for year-round food production. This course is all about taking your veg growing up to the next level. I'm assuming you already know how to chit a potato and when to sow runner beans. If not, Alex Mitchell runs a great MyGardenSchool course on veg gardening basics where you can find out. Here, we'll be talking about the serious business of feeding yourself and your family, relying on your own hard work, plus a little know-how, to provide for yourself from the land. You'll find out how to plan your veg-growing year to supply what you need when you need it. We'll look at some of the advanced techniques seasoned gardeners use to get the best from every last inch of the plot, even when you're growing organically. You'll understand the ins and outs of managing your harvest so you're picking steadily every day. And you'll learn how to make sure your garden is still productive even through the toughest parts of the year. Plus, you'll have a notebook stuffed full of the tastiest, most reliable and productive varieties of fruit, vegetables and herbs you can grow so you can live a successful, self-sufficient life. Hang on a minute, you'll say. Surely I'll need acres of land to grow all the food my family needs for the year. Actually, you'll need less land than you think. Back in 1908, when towns across England were obliged by law to provide allotments of land to give the urban working man a way of supplementing his income and providing food for his family, the standard size of each plot was defined as sufficient to feed a family of 4 year-round. This is a pretty good rule of thumb. Certainly my allotment grew enough to keep me, my husband, and our 2 girls fed year-round for the 7 or 8 years I was gardening it. I'm now lucky enough to have an allotment-sized veg patch in my back garden, and that too is feeding us and to spare from January to December. The traditional measurement for an allotment is 10 rods, or in today's money, 250 square metres. That's 300 square yards, a little over a 20th of an acre. In practice, this means if you have access to land measuring about 35 feet by 80 feet, or around 10 metres by 25, you'll have enough to grow all the vegetables you need. Less if you don't have kids to feed too. Of course, that's only an indication. A little more just means there's more to eat, and a little less won't matter too much, as there are plenty of ways you can squeeze more into your space to make up for any lack of square feet. We'll be finding out more about those later in this course. Much less though, and you'll need to revise your self-sufficiency ambitions downwards. There are degrees of self-sufficiency, and it's worth thinking about just how self-sufficient you want to be, or indeed have space to be. Perhaps you're more of a self-sufficient-ish person, Happy to provide as much as you can, but not too bothered by popping into the shops to fill the gaps. It's amazing how little space you need